Welcome back, folks. Just 34 here, back with another stream of Lost Skies, Stream 2. Alright, last night we basically did the first part of the game. Well, the first part of the game that I would consider the first part. We explored all the islands, the first 3 islands, and we got all the technology. We got the grappling hook and stuff, and we got the tech we needed to actually start constructing our very first skyship. And I had a lot of fun swinging from rocks. It's most likely I'm going to end up doing that again because it was fun. I know it's probably not exactly something you should do, but still, I don't really care. It was fun. I was like, whee! Just listen to this should have seen me. I was basically flipping through the air as I tried to aim down another rock. It's like, and then I caught the rock, and it was like, boing. It was so fun. I gotta do this shit again. Although, while I was at work, I swear to God, I was imagining wrangling that giant flying turtle thing with my grappling hook. Literally grappling onto the thing and riding on its back while it flies around trying to shake me off. I'm like, I was having so much fun, and I wasn't even playing the damn game. It was in my head, and I was imagining myself in that situation wrangling that damn thing like a fucking bronco. It was so fun. I guess I was really amped up at work. I don't know. It just randomly popped in my head. I started thinking about Lost Skies. Then that squid thing, that seraph thing popped in my head, and I was like, I'm going to wrangle it. I freaking shot my imaginary grappling hook at it. I just basically swung under its belly and back onto its back, landed on its back, grappling hook with one hand, and I started whacking it with a sword, like, you're going to die by my hands. But all I was doing was just irritating it, because I was hitting its armored shell with a sword, I was basically tapping a large rock with a sword. Like, I'm going to hurt you, and you're not doing anything to me. I could barely feel that. Can you get off me now? And it basically did a barrel roll and freaking threw me off, and I just looked back up and grappled back onto it, and I used the momentum of its barrel roll to swing myself back onto the island that was nearby. I basically just let it pitch me like a baseball into the island. Ah, there we go. Sorry. I had to get that out while I was actually available. I guess we can leave? I guess. Let's see. I don't know how to fly this. Bonk. Control space for vertical. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna basically just slow its vertical ascent down. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing, so... Okay. This probably isn't a good idea for me to try sailing by myself, honestly, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm gonna fly around like an idiot trying to figure out how to sail this thing exactly because I have no idea what I'm doing. This is literally probably the poorest looking ship ever. It barely even goes forward, I think. Okay. Okay, so we are going forward. Oh, I actually have to use my mouse to turn and stuff, like an actual, like, it actually controls. Okay, so let's see. I guess I didn't exactly build it right. I actually don't know what I'm doing with this thing. I was hoping Sprite could actually help me build a more legitimate one. Ow. Oh god. I'm in the wind now. I guess I was against the wind. Trying to sail against the wind is probably going to always make me go backwards, basically. Ow. I can't fly this thing worth a damn, and I'm pretty sure I just lost some of my ship. No, but I did bump it. I have no idea how to stop this thing now. I also don't know how to fly this thing worth a damn. Like, seriously. I really don't want to even fly this thing by myself, because I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing enough to actually fly this thing effectively. Literally stuck in the wind. Like, it's pushing me against the wind because of all the sails I have. Plus, I don't know what pushing the arrow, the W key actually does. I don't know if that basically forces me to go forward or not. I don't really know. I guess I can try to go forward, but honestly, I feel like I'm going to end up crashing into something faster than anything else. And I doubt very seriously I'm going to be able to deconstruct it that easily, especially if I can't dock with the, redock with the the ship lander, the shipyard. I wonder if I can. Let's see if we can actually get this thing docked again, because honestly, I don't really trust the design. Oh god, am I gonna crash? Okay, maybe not. I'm just gonna kind of grind right over the top of this little hill as I basically come into a landing at the... I hope I don't actually hit a rock, because honestly, I really don't trust my design. My design is so sad and piss poor that I don't even... like I said, I never played World's Drift, and I've never played any game that was even remotely like this, so building a flying ship is not something I'm actually accustomed to doing. I'm also not accustomed to literally being forced to fly mine. I broke a tree. I don't know how to stop. Perfect. I landed. Barely. Ow. I did land. Although I'm really surprised I even managed to land in the first place. Because I don't even know how to fix these things. I am so confused. I don't even know. I really don't even know. I don't know how to build a ship, bro. Like, I don't even know how to really fly this thing. It'll take me a while to actually learn how to properly fly that thing. Like, seriously. Because I don't think once you undock it from the shipyard, I don't think you can actually rebuild it. Continue to explore the islands for more submarine data disks, or finish building a skyworthy ship and set off for distant horizons. Okay, so what does begin your adventure even mean? What does that even mean? Does that mean I just need to set off for some random island and pray I survive? My biggest thing is I don't actually know how to repair stuff. I don't know how to actually repair stuff on my ship. Hold vertical to undock a ship from the shipyard. Skyships can move a small amount while only a core, but to go faster, point your ship in the direction of the wind is traveling and unfurl your sails by interacting with them, experimenting with different sails and their placement to get the most out of your skyship. Sails catch the wind and give your skyship thrust. Open in the sails. Okay, so you need to put the sails in a better position. The triangle sails are probably what slow my ship down the most. And whenever I'm actually in... Okay. Lift can provide lift with angles when angled correctly. This allows your skyship to ascend and ascend more quickly. The power, the force behind this sail adds increasing skyship speed if you catch the wind. Square-shaped sails generally catch more wind, and triangle ships sails catch wind from either side. Wind performance. The angle of the sail is able to catch the wind. The higher this stat, the easier it is to gain maximum benefit from catching the wind. I wonder if maybe I need to move them. I did kind of put these here kind of on a whim, honestly. Like, so they're basically more or less directly have been attached from each other, but I don't know. Let's see, is there a control for being able to, like, some kind of thing for repairing stuff, or no? You can scan an item, build. I wonder if only one sail would do. Because honestly, if only one sail would be more than more than efficient to move my skyship around. I'd probably just be better off having just the one. I wonder if maybe if I should just delete this, the forge and stuff, or I stay around and keep crafting more. Because I highly doubt very seriously I'm going to be able to find this island again. I want to know what that big old city thing up there is, but I'm honestly kind of scared to go all the way up there because I know that flying turtle thing is around somewhere. Oh, it's space, and control is for down. Ah, okay. So we put the space bar thing right there in the middle, and we just sit out, and we set out for one of the far away islands, I guess. I guess we'll go over to this one, honestly, because it's the first one I've seen. And you got that one way over there. Unless that's something moving. I don't know. I can barely see it through the wind. It's over there on the far left side there. It's some kind of rock in the clouds over there. I have a feeling that most likely when Sprite actually does end up joining us, he's probably going to want to start over. And most likely I will as well, because I'm already losing confidence in my ability to actually pilot this thing appropriately. I don't want to crash and destroy my ship because I don't know how to fix it. But I have learned how to actually come to a very safe and soft landing. Go above the island, turn the sails off, try to come to a complete stop, and slowly go down. And kind of touch base on the island the best you can. There's no landing here in this thing, so I know damn good well landings, proper landing is not a thing. I mean, I'm only going 10 right now. I'd assume if you wanted to go faster, you'd have to put more sails on your thing, which I could probably do, actually. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have the materials to slap a sail or two down on here. Never mind, it's because I'm moving. I can't do it worth a damn. But we're almost there, I think. I don't really know how much further away that island actually is. Yeah, because there's no actual map. There's no map, no navigation points, no nothing. You just have to kind of randomly fly around and pray you'll eventually reach something that actually even remotely looks like land. I gotta remember that the standard islands back there were probably the original islands I was from, but still, it's probably directly behind me. Uh-oh. Am I going down? No? Okay, good. You have a new message. The more rural areas of what remains of the northern side are predominantly a temperate climate of pines and ferns. The remains of settlements and temples can still be found, though likely to be far more dangerous to explore. Make contact with another ark. I've detected arcs on nearby islands, added them to your compass. Head to one of them so we can establish connection with another ASA if it's still functioning. I assume it might be that island, honestly, because honestly, I don't know where else it would go. This is the one I was heading for. Even though I'm really slow, I'm still making my progress. I think Spry would be proud of me, honestly. I've made at least somewhat of a ship, although I'm not confident in its design. I never thought I'd actually have a lot of trouble actually steering a damn ship. Look, whenever I last played a game with sails in it, it was Sea of Thieves, and in that game you can literally you can turn the sails, you can rotate the sails and like very easily operate the sails because they have ropes on the thing that allow you to turn the sails, like rotate them and lower them up and down so you can open and close them. I'm like, this doesn't have that. You just have to open and close them and pray you can still do anything. Maybe the bigger versions might have ropes that allow you to turn them, maybe, but I doubt it. I'll add more sails to my ship whenever I get over there.
Let's see.
I know I'm making great progress. I'm just kind of sailing straight at a cool 10 speed of 10. I don't really know what the actual range is. Like kilometers, miles, sky meters. I don't know. I don't know what the speed limiter, the speed measurement is, so I don't know. It might only be kilometers, but it could be like sky meters or something, some random sky-based thing. I know, I'm pretty sure airplanes in real life use kilometers. I think. They might also use miles, but I'm not sure. Seems like I need to go up a little bit. I think I'm going a little too low, so I'm going to need to start going up a little bit if I'm going to actually be able to land on the island. We're just going to have to kind of talk about how the game runs so far, because honestly, the sailing in between islands, I'd assume even if you I mean, yeah, obviously if I had Spry or something like that here, it'd be at least a little bit more interesting, but still, flying in between islands like this on a really tiny thing that barely has anything on it, it's going to be boring. Very boring, because I mean, even if you did find one with one of those flying seraph things, you would probably be running away from it, not towards it. And it's probably one of those things like you would run away from it before you ran towards it. Because that's right there is not something you want to run into. No. It doesn't sound like something you would want to run into, honestly. Like, I mean, I've seen it from the ground, and with my tiny-ass ship the way it is, no, I don't want to run into it. If anything, I would be trying my damnedest to run away from it, but seeing as how I'm literally the noobest of noob skyship pilots I think I've ever seen. Like, seriously, because I just started playing this, and people that played Worlds of Dread from way back when, they probably handle their skyships and their building with mastery, even if you can only build something really tiny. I'm still curious if aerodynamics actually matter in this. Like, if you shape your ship just right, will it actually make it more aerodynamic to fly faster, or... But I'm glad we're making progress, because this island looks really cool. I'll probably just sit down right there on that green plateau right there and then explore the island and pray my ship doesn't fly away or something. Because I don't have any way to actually dock it to an island. There's no anchor or anything I can throw overboard that can hold it in place. Even though that would make probably the most sense to have on a ship that's being piloted by me. Because I'm one that literally leaves the sails running and just drops an anchor and runs around really quickly to explore the place, and then reels the anchor back in and keeps sailing. I don't fully park a ship usually. I mean, yeah, obviously in Sea of Thieves you would want to, because your ship could very easily be stolen right out from under you by some jackass. Like, seriously, I can't tell you how many times me and Spry were playing Sea of Thieves, and we'd see some jackass trying to tail us in like a sloop or something. We're sailing a brig, because that's usually what we always sailed, was a brig. But we played the game more for shits and giggles. He played it to grind most times, but that was by himself. But when I was with him, we played it for shits and giggles, because, I mean, hell, it was better that way. Because whenever I tried to get too serious, it wasn't fun anymore. Although he did give me commands, like we were in some kind of navy or something. He'd give me commands and tell me to go lower the sails or raise this sail or turn this sail just a little bit or yada yada yada. And I'm like, yes sir. And I would race to do it almost immediately. What is this dude? Is this like the tail? Oh, while I look around. I don't know. Well, if somebody else were to join, would they spawn at the Ark? Because if so, that's going to get irritating. Because it took me like, what, 5 minutes just to fly over here. At least it felt like 5 minutes. But once I slap more sails on this, I should be able to go a little bit faster. Obviously, I would want something that I can use to open all the sails at once. But I don't know. I'd assume if you have ship weapons, you can easily fire them from the seat here. Oh look, there's an old ship there. Some kind of old skyship. It looks cool. Okay, let's come into a smooth, soft landing right here on this plateau right here. This very grassy looking plateau that looks safe enough to land on. I don't want to hit it too hard, so I'm going to come in for a nice soft landing on one of these grassy plain-like hills here. That's good enough. It's not. I hope it doesn't run away, because honestly, I have no idea how on earth to actually dock one of these things, so I'm just kind of crash it into something and hope it stays. I have no idea where my original island is at now, because I completely lost where it was. Is that one of those damn flying things over there? That damn Seraph thing is over there, I think. Look at this cool thing. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Okay, it's a Spurian data disk thing on a ship. Why is there one on, like, it looks like a fast schooner or something. What the hell? What the hell is this damn thing? This looks like a really cool version of a ship, bro. It literally looks like, what is this? Some kind of rocket engine? It must have been hauling this in its freaking interior compartment of some sort. Well, I mean, I guess I can look around the island, pray my ship doesn't fly away or something. I mean, I can't really explore this island if I don't actually go out and look around. Although, I was kind of thinking that maybe this island would still have something on it, but still. Once a brand tech brief, once a Burian wind chime. Now I know that's a city of some kind. I mean, literally, it looks like a giant floating fortress in the sky. Okay, good. I was about to say the game freaking, I thought it was about to lag and crash or something. What is that supposed? What is this supposed to be? Some kind of light thingy? Anyways, I guess we'll go up here to the top of the island and look around. QC, this is Gamma Team, over. QC, this is Gamma Team. We've crash landed following a rescue mission. Is there anyone out there? We sailed through what we believed was a lightning storm, yet it showed up to be a herald ionizing the skies. We were struck badly. Our ship is totally wrecked. We needed assistance immediately. I'm guessing whatever crashed into them must have been, whatever they ran into must have been a giant freaking creature out there somewhere. I know there is another data pad down here on this ship that I need to go look at. Oh god. Stop that. Bad creature. The sound is getting weird. Damn it. I'm trying to stand like right here so I can read this damn thing. We're headed to the rendezvous with Delta Team. We picked up a signal and message informing us about the ship being rendered useless, left drifting in the skies. Our ship is modest, and I hope that we've got enough space and resources for all of us, at least till we reach coast where they've got enough materials for building a new ship. We also spotted a little group of islands not too far from our current course. Perhaps we'll drop by after the rescue sky for some useful items. Anyways, we need to hurry. I already spotted a storm coming towards us. I hope it's a storm. No. Clearly, if a storm is literally coming right towards you, and that storm was heading in a different direction as you were sailing past, and then immediately changes course and it comes straight at you, we gotta thank Godzilla on that shit, bro. Freaking... It's a freaking monster with its stupid lightning risks. I have no idea where my loot went. Yeah, because I have no idea what dropped out of the ship. What dropped out of that box there. I don't know what it was, but I can't find it now. That thing is watching me like a hawk. It's kind of creepy. I think it might have been like a bull of some sort, like a version of those creatures that's like a male, maybe. I'd assume maybe I'd probably need to go to that other island over there, so that's probably what I would do now, actually. Nah. I've played Void Train for so long. I know my way around operating a grappling hook, and this is nothing. I'm gonna sail around them until I can get higher up. Using my air control to get a little higher on the mountain, and then bam. Let's see. It seems like a tiny survivor camp or something, honestly. Okay, let's get back up here using our grappling hook, because clearly we almost dealt our death. But not today. This game is not taking me today. Alright, I'm back on the other island. I have a feeling normal ships would probably have some kind of, like, navigation system on them. Unless that's what my helm is for. My helm probably has some kind of compass on it or some such nonsense like that that I just didn't see clearly. Oh, is that what that compassing is for? Is that actually pointing to something I need to go to? Let us set sail again. Well, I mean, I don't know exactly where it's going to take me, because I didn't see any kind of arc on this island, but if it is actually on this island, I'll simply turn around. We're sailing at 15 now. Yeah, it's clearly somewhere in this general direction. I mean, I'm going, what, 15? If it does go, like, if that thing immediately turns, I'm just gonna stop and either go up or down. I don't really know which way would be, which way it would be. There's no island above us, and there's nothing below us right now, so I'd assume it's somewhere in this general direction. Although, how far it is, I can't say. Normally, I have found that in this game, you're going to be sailing more than anything else. Even if you have a giant skyship, you're still going to be sailing around for a long damn time. Especially if you're fighting one of those Seraph things, you're probably going to end up running away first, and then eventually come back with a much stronger ship with actual weapons on it. And you're going to be fighting that thing from your helm with, like, all your ship-based weaponry, most likely like broadside cannons or something. Shit! Okay, so it's that island right there, I think. Okay, good. We're more or less on track. I think it's on the left side of that island up there. I think, unless this compass thing literally just jerks to the side, either left or right or backwards. Then I'm like, yep, I've already passed by it. But I looked back up at the thing and it jerked to the side a little bit, and I'm like, well, I gotta turn real quick. I can keep on track for that, and hopefully I mean, I'd assume maybe. I don't really know about arcs, but I'd assume the arcs are like player spawn points. Unless maybe you put a bed on your ship, but even then, I don't know if that would actually make a difference. Only thing I know is I need to figure out if there's a much bigger version of storage in this thing. In this game, as far as like on your ship. Because if not, these tiny barrels aren't going to be enough. Not forever, no. They're not. Not even a little bit. All the metal I'm going to end up harvesting, which technically I could just smelt it down to metal, because the metal only takes up 2 little blocks, while the ore blocks take up a ginormous amount of space for some reason or another. Alright, let's just start going up. We're going to start drifting upwards instead. We're going to set our Atlas crystal thing here, our altitude adjustment system, to take us up higher. Hey, I love the grappling hook. I like swinging around like an idiot over rocks and stuff between islands. I feel like that's going to end up one of my favorite pastimes. I'm going to find an island that has a ridiculous amount of little islands around it connected by rocks, land my ship on one of the islands, and literally just start jungle gymming between each island. Because it's fun. Yes, in real life, you'd probably most likely die from smacking yourself on a rock unless you had some kind of... unless the Atlas system gave you some kind of... like like a gravity field or something around you to help you avoid a significant, like, fatal damage to yourself from smacking into something. It, like, cushions your blow or something, so you just kind of lightly pad against it, but you still land against it. It's just not really hard. Well, this island is very small, but I don't think this is the island I'm looking for. Maybe it is. A very small little island. I don't know where this thing is going to end up taking me. I'd assume maybe to another island, but then again, I have no idea. I'm just kind of turning in the direction it wants me to go, and if it jerks backwards really fast, then I know I'm probably either above or underneath the island I need to be on. But I know I'm more or less heading in the direction it wants me to head in, at least what the compass is taking me to, but I don't know if that's where I need to go or where it's just pointing. I'm just obliviously heading in some random direction without any real... which is kind of what's actually happening, honestly. I'm just kind of heading in whatever direction this arrow points, because I have no idea where I'm actually supposed to be going. It says make contact with another arc, but I don't know if this little metal arrow is Smart enough to actually tell me where I need to go. "25 miles an hour. Basically, we'll get there just a tad bit faster, but not by much. Wherever we're going. Obviously, slowing down is going to be difficult, but not that hard. I'll just have to keep a sharp eye on the controls. If you thought in the full forward, you end up going at least just right around 30 miles or 30 sky meters an hour or whatever, 1,400 meters, or just barely over 1,400 altitude. And this arrow is still pointing in this general direction, and it has not changed. No island above me. Nothing below me either that I can see. I hope this damn thing's not trying to take me to some sky wall or something, because I'm pretty sure you can't go through one of the wind walls yet. I don't think so anyways. I'm pretty sure you can't leave your region or whatever you're working with. I kind of wish I had a map or something. It would be nice if I had like a map. The world appears to be far more fragmented than I had expected, although I've detected several other islands within our immediate vicinity. We need to seek out those islands and find any remaining arcs. Maybe there will be other survivors and I can interface with their arc survival assistants to share knowledge and data. Yes, I have detected some arc signals nearby and marked them on your compass. It is imperative that we reach those arcs before the Seraph do. If there are any other survivors, it is our duty to help them. Each of those islands was at one point a part of a much larger landmass, but the catastrophic degradation in the Atlas has caused most of it to collapse into the ocean far below. Oh, so that's actually what's down there, just a giant ocean. Yes, I can. I'm hoping that our database not be fragmented, but why the attack? It may be that they also have further information about the sheriffs and why they attacked our arc, what their ultimate goal is. What if the arc has also been out? Okay. Then we will render aid as best we can. If the survival vessel remains operational, then perhaps they have managed to keep their cryopods functional. Are the other survival assistants likely to be Thank you. The more data we can gather, the more tools we'll have at our disposal. Also, I have no doubt they'll upgrade the skyship to travel further and more safely around these islands. I will do everything I can to help you. It is still telling me to go this way, but I don't know what's over here. I'd assume that big square thing, that big round thing that goes around the map is actually a wind wall of some sort. Kind of surprised it's not telling me to go to that island right there, because that island looks like it actually has something on it. Then you have the floating city that's like way the fuck up there somewhere that looks like an ancient city of ruins, but I'm honestly kind of surprised. That actually looks like it has ruins on it. Maybe I should just go over there and check that out. But it's telling me to go this way, but I don't know if that's actually where I need to go, or do I need to actually just pick my own way? I'm basically just waiting for something bad to happen, honestly, because, I mean, seriously, my ship's floors are dirty, but I don't know how to fix them, so I'm just kind of sailing around like an idiot, basically waiting for something to happen, because I don't really know where this compass pointer thing here is taking me. The wind is literally blowing in this direction, but also the compass pointing this way, because I don't know where I'm actually supposed to go. I assume the compass means that right there, but then again, there's no icons on my map here, so I don't, on my compass here. So Borean Tech Brief. An overview of some sort of engineer principles can be analyzed at a research field to improve submarine crafting schematics. Okay, ship parts. Traveler's stay sail. A versatile triangle sail that is effective at catching winds, side winds, and updrafts. Placing the sail facing upwards can take advantage of its lift capability as long as you got to ascend and swing quicker. A machine gun mount can be slotted into a machine gun when crafted. I'm starting to get a little nervous about this big ring thing that goes that looks like it's a giant wall of wind. I don't want to crash into it, so I might actually end up turning a little bit because it looks like it's trying to take me in the direction of this wall, and I don't actually know if I can actually go there. Well, let's just say if it does end up destroying my ship, I'm probably just gonna quit and start a new world, start from scratch, and pray Sprite joins me and actually helps me, because his knowledge of Worlds Adrift would definitely be helping me here. But my man actually has to work, so I haven't actually been able to catch him on one of his, like, off days or whatever. He said he has to work today as well, so like he's sleeping for work. So I'm hoping that my ship doesn't get destroyed by the wind wall, because from what the early access page said on Steam, it says that you will be able to cross the wind wall at some point in early access, but I don't know if that's actually now or later. Well, I don't know if my ship randomly gets thrown to the side, but I've hit a wind wall and I can't pass. And it tries to jerk me back on the compass tries to point me in that direction again. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going back the other way. I guess I'll just hold on to this, and I guess it'll eventually take me somewhere. Now I know that looks like some kind of wall. It literally looks like a ring of clouds that's raining. It looks weird, but also it looks kind of like a wall. Like, it's like gonna push me downwards if I run into it without the proper strength in my sails or something, maybe. Because I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going. A cannon shell? What the fuck? Figurehead. You've reached the edge of the world. Like I thought, it wasn't gonna let me go that way. I wonder if that arrow is probably supposed to actually point towards the, towards north, but it's pointing south, like a southwest or something. I guess I'll just go back to this island that I saw, like, way back over here. This island was the one I saw, so I guess I'll just sail back over this way and, I guess, go to this island. Yeah, because I get right now you actually can't go to through the wind wall. Not that I know of. Even though this thing is pointing me right back there, but I don't know why it's pointing me there, because isn't it supposed to be pointing me towards the next available thing? Chime piping. Metal piping used to make a skyship look more industrial. Doesn't connect to anything in particular. Figureheads carved. Traveler's stay sail. Well, I mean, I guess that giant city up there is probably what it's pointing me towards, because, I mean, that's right there, so I'd assume that's probably where it's pointing me towards. But I guess right now, my next course of action is just to fly around randomly, land on every island I can find, and look for arcs, if there are any. I wonder if I could put some kind of torch on the islands that I'm on, that I've already been on. Some kind of lighting. But honestly, I have no idea what I'm really supposed to be doing, because I'm confused as hell right now. Armor-piercing cannon shell. Ammunition for ship-to-ship artillery. High concentrated damage with smaller range area range. I mean, I literally got cannon shells from some random crate. I'm like, yeah, it'd be nice if I could literally get a freaking cannon on my ship and point it out the front, because at the very least, I'd at least have a gun on my ship. Although, I don't know if I'd actually have to load it every time I fired. It'd be interesting, but now all this talk of ship-to-ship combat actually kind of is making me want to go play another game that has airships in it. Even though that game's nothing like this, trust me, if that game's airships were in this game, those Seraphs wouldn't have stood a chance against it. Well, they sure as hell wouldn't have hurt the ships that I had in the game. I mean, hell, my ships in that game were fucking massive. Like, seriously, the biggest ship in that game you can get is literally called the, what's the name of that ship again? Shit, I don't remember. I know it was a big ship that had big fans on it, at least. Did I already pass by this bitch? Okay, no. It's right there. I thought that compass was actually supposed to point me in the direction I was supposed to go, but no. I don't remember turning. I mean, I am actually trying to reach this island so I can, at the very least, like, set my ship down on it. I don't know how high up I can go, but I know I would prefer to actually be able to upgrade my ship's crafting ability before I do anything else, so I could, at the very least, do something legitimate with this and actually have some fun crafting a bigger ship. Even though technically crafting a bigger ship meant, like, would probably mean more along the lines of a small brig or a frigate. Even though a frigate, piloting a frigate by myself would be pretty damn hard, especially in this game. And landing that thing? Oh, hell no. You'd have to have grappling hooks on both sides of the ship as a form of ship-to-island anchors, so you could fire them at the island and put your ship basically in a still position and fire your like energy tethers at the island. If there was like an Atlas version of Atlas energy tethers, fire them at the island, and it would basically hold your ship in place. But it can only be a side mounted weapon. It can't be like an anchor, so you just throw it out and drop it. Nah, you literally have to park on the side of the island and fire your anchor beam out. And I'm guessing would be like to hold your ship in place so it doesn't go anywhere without you literally having to smack it into the ground. This island, when I passed by it earlier, actually made it look like there was something on it. All the other islands are beyond this big cloud here. Yeah, with the way the clouds are, finding other islands could theoretically be very difficult, but well, at least I know what's down there now. Just a giant freaking ocean. Oh look, there's another island there. I could go check that one out next. I'm gonna land on this little plateau that's right here. Well, there's an arc right there. I can definitely see that eyesore sticking off the side of that island. Dear God, that thing's a fucking eyesore. It literally crashed into the side of the island like, hi, here I am. This island definitely looks like it has some good metal deposits on it probably, as well as maybe a ruin or two. Ow. And this is what happens when I have a ship that's far too powerful for me to control by myself. I've already damaged my ship more than I think I can fix it because I don't know how to actually fix my ship. I think the best thing for me to do is literally just smack my ship on the ground and pray it stays. I'm going to pull around this tree and I'm going to smack my ship down on this little sandy area here. Alright, I'm hoping it'll stay while I go and investigate this massive island. A gas bulba. Perfectly shaped rock. That rock is a little too perfectly shaped for my liking. Climbing up a wall. The thing for me to do is just to investigate the island the best I can. I guess I gotta run away because I'm not strong enough to fight that. Slight lag. Maybe longer. I guess maybe it's trying to load in the game. Or it's literally just lagging so bad from something. I don't know, honestly. I thought I was doing pretty good, but honestly, I'm kind of worried now. This island is much stronger. There's a lot of bad things around here. Was not expecting there to be such horrible things here. Copper ingots and a tech debrief. Ain't no way you're hiding this damn thing. Connecting to ARC network. Uploading ASA neural matrix. Connecting secured access nodes. Yes and no. I am the ASA from the last arc, but I seem to have been merged with this arc's node via the prism. There was no way ASA present aboard this Ark, but I appear to have seamlessly integrated into the hardware. I do not know how this happened, but I now have control over both Arks, and I can offer some assistance. There are signs that one was present for some time in the past. If the other Arks are like this one, I believe I can merge my neural matrix with other Ark processing units. There appears to be memory fragments to recover. It is possible that they are memory fragments. They are my memory fragments, or the previous ASA experiences that have simply been added to mine. I do not know yet for certain. It will take some time for me to utilize the extra processing capabilities this Ark has to offer, but I see references to Gaul, Palmoon, and Rep 25, and Milena. It's very fragmented, but I believe it leads to probably that the creators of these Arks, and by the extension of me, was the nation of Gaul. What information do you have about the Gaul? From what limited data I have, I can tell you that they were a small island nation that valued education and the pursuit of many research projects. They appeared to have a large geopolitical presence despite their size, which we can discern that they were very technologically advanced. As possible, we were a part of their plan to save the world. How much of that plan is still on track, we do not yet know. I think it's safe to say it might have already derailed slightly. Yes, it is clear that we are part of a much bigger plan. By reconnecting with March, maybe we can piece together what happened and try finishing what Gaul started. Crafting station and server research table can be used to decipher technology to learn and upgrade schematics that you find. I want the shotgun, but then again, I don't know, can I even make that? I even have a cannon shell. I have a cannon shell blueprint, but I don't actually have access to a cannon. Or a machine gun, for that matter. I don't know how hard this thing had to hit this wall to crash into it and literally bury itself in the island, but it must have had to have hit this thing real damn hard for it to freaking crash and literally bury itself in the island. Well, I gotta look around and hopefully there's not gonna be anything too crazy around here or I won't be able to kill anything. The hell is this? Some kind of research? Some kind of relay dish? I'd assume there's actually going to be something I'm going to need to launch these, like, it's going to be like a beam or something I'm going to need to actually launch from somewhere. I don't really know what this giant dish thing is supposed to be, but I'd assume it's probably something important. It's like a network of dishes. I'd assume maybe it's something, some kind of locking mechanism, maybe. Or not, maybe. I don't know, but there was 3 freaking nav drones down here, and they all just took off. Yeah, and I can't see worth a damn down here, so I have no idea where those things just went. I gotta hope I can even find my way back out of this damn hole. An advanced component obtained from powerful weaponry technology. Oh, shit. This is that spot on the island. Makes sense. I know I'd eventually find my way back around here. I was just... Okay, well... No, there's just some auto turrets that are literally smoked up in a wall there, and I can't get past them. I have a feeling this giant tree is important somehow. Oh, yeah, it is. Well, for one, there's a giant crystal stuck in the ground. Giant Atlas crystal stuck under a giant tree. I don't even know what I'm really supposed to be looking for when it comes to those relays. Well, I thought maybe it'd have something to do with this giant-ass building here, but then again, I could be mistaken. Ow. I didn't know there would be such an irritating creature that was literally still alive. I gotta hope this thing has a little bit bigger storage on it. Yeah, I gotta hopefully be able to go and get my freaking, all the research data back. I thought I'd find the damn thing, but honestly, I keep losing the damn thing. An amazing spirit of bad luck right here, ain't it? I mean, seriously. Literally just... I mean, seriously, it's literally just a whole army of fucking Seraph drones over here just chilling, waiting for something to happen, I guess. When is this thing gonna stop popping up on the screen? It won't quit popping. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It's kind of starting to get a little irritating because it's like, can you please find out what this is supposed to be, please? I think it's because I had that thing on my person whenever I was about to die or something. Trying to get my stuff back from a freaking evil little bastard of a thing is going to somehow find it to be even more and more irritating the more times I die. Honestly, it's probably because I was sat following that damn compass. The compass I thought was supposed to be taking me towards a nearby arc. No, it's literally just taking me in one fucking direction instead. Because I thought I was looking at that compass. No, the damn compass thing is not working like it's supposed to. I thought it was literally supposed to be taking me to a nearby one of the closest arcs. No, it was just taking me to the wind wall for whatever reason. No, I actually really need my inventory. I need what was in my bag. I mean, yeah, if I can't get it back, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. The only way I'm gonna get out of here before it kills me is literally just to go and fall through one of these holes here. There is a big ball thing there, or something important, like right there, but so I can kill that drone, this turret thing here, I'm not getting out of here. This island is clearly very tough. I don't even know if I'm actually doing anything for this thing, but I'm literally just gonna keep shooting it because this thing keeps charging at me like a little asshole, so I'm just gonna keep firing with my pulse hammer because my pulse hammer is literally the only thing that actually has infinite ammo. The only way I could fight that thing is if I had a gun, and I can just sit there and keep firing at it, but it's not going to do anything. It's probably just going to sit there and keep shooting me. I guess I need to go back over to my airship and actually build myself some more ammo. Maybe even go mine some more ore, and build a base down there near where my airship actually is, and start harvesting wood and resources from the island so I can actually survive here for a little while. Make a little camp here because I highly doubt I'm going to be leaving this island until I get whatever's in that tower. I might end up actually leaving, I don't know. Well, because this island is far too strong for me, and I don't really want to stay here if I can't actually hurt anything here, so I'd say probably the best thing for me to do literally is just to fucking leave. I did link up at least one of the arcs. I gotta sail back through this wall of clouds to find more of the core islands that I actually know. I'm gonna see if I can find my original island where I was originally living. If I can, that'd be great. Because I need to go back there so I can harvest more resources and expand my arsenal if possible. Get myself a shotgun and a crap load of ammo. And also expand my ship with a bunch of cupboards, because apparently the cupboards are probably the bigger storage. But it would probably be more beneficial for me to have more of those cupboard things, even if I stack them right up next to each other on the wall. I don't know where I'm going, honestly. I'm lost. I mean, I was honestly lucky just to see that arc thing stuck, jutted out of a freaking island, a random island. I'm honestly kind of surprised I haven't run into a Seraph yet, because I haven't. I have a feeling if I did run into a Seraph now, the thing would destroy my ship and I'd be forced to quit and restart. But even if I did, I wouldn't be doing it until I knew Spry was here. I can't see anything. I know I'm sailing through a very thick cloud right now. Hoping maybe I'll eventually pop out of it somewhere. At least I hope so. Yeah, because I can't see anything and I'm kind of like, where am I supposed to go? I don't know where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, I gotta learn some arc table schematic thing. I gotta learn a research table schematic so I can do something with it. I don't know where in the world I'm at, actually, so I don't know if that island right there is like a higher level island or no. Well, I kind of thought whenever they said Sky Island, like islands, I thought like they'd be at least within seeing distance, but with all these damn clouds everywhere, I can't see a damn thing. I can only see a few islands every now and again. And then the rest of them are buried in these giant cloud banks. Well, I was just on that big ass island. It was far too tough for me to be on, so I had to leave. Best thing I could do is probably go somewhere over that way, somewhere east of here, if not north. There's a giant fish thing down there. That must be one of those Seraph things. I'll take a picture of it for later research and evidence. It does actually look like some kind of giant flying skyfish thing. Yep, it's definitely a giant flying skyfish. I can literally see the fin moving, so I know that damn thing is alive. It's literally swimming in the air. Giant skyfish. Maybe it's a whale. It might be some kind of giant sky whale thing, because, I mean, honestly, I have no idea how far away that thing actually is. That thing's probably gigantic. If you were to pull up right next to it, it probably would be freaking enormous. Once I get on this island, I'm definitely going to have to find a spot to stop. I see another island through that cloud right there. You can see it kind of like right through the side lens of peripheral vision. You can see it right there. But I'm going to be landing on this island. Okay, it literally turned around. It made a U-turn. I'm looking for anything out of the ordinary on the island that looks like something that might be important. I see that thing right there and that thing right there. Looks like two big hatches in the ground. It may or may not be some kind of launch system or big hole in the ground that's covered by a hatch of some sort. All I know is I need to descend and get out of the air real quick, because I need to get down to land so I can actually land, I guess. I'm not seeing anything that actually looks out of the ordinary aside from those two hatch-like things, but then again, could be mistaken. I think the most appropriate thing to do would be to find a good spot and just kind of land on this island because I'm almost out of time. So I've got to find a good spot to land and then look around this island and find another good spot to kind of stick my ship so it doesn't float away or anything. Well, this is definitely going to be a problem. I didn't know those things were hostile, but they're definitely going to cause significant issues if I can't get back on my ship. Because my ship's basically fucking just I'm just going to try to make it where I don't lose anything else in my inventory. I'd love to say that I'm not in trouble, but I need to land on that island. And then I need to deconstruct that sail and reconstruct it. Well, I know there is something down there on the bottom of the island somewhere. Well, I guess I just need to watch out for those flying things around, those flying creatures that are always flying in little packs, because those things clearly aren't nice. They're very rude. I'm gonna try to set down somewhere over here so I can basically point myself in the direction of another island. No, apparently these islands that are really far away are not safe. They're very dangerous, very high-powered, very stupidly dangerous, and they basically one-hit kill me every time I try to get off my ship because I only have like a very limited amount of health. I guess I'm gonna look around this island for a little bit before I get off, because honestly, if I don't find anything any kind of data pads here, I'm not gonna probably find them anywhere, because I don't really know where else I'm supposed to go. This is the only other island I could see. And there's more of these irritating deer things here that keep trying to kill. Die, deer creature thing. This thing does more than enough damage within a few shots than I can do with my pistol. I'm just gonna keep shaving the health off that thing until it dies. Resilience, weapon stats, heat and power. I guess it would probably be more beneficial for me to go into each one of these tunnels and look around. I have no idea. I can't really see when I get in here anyways. It looks like some kind of ancient weapon system from way back when. I mean, seriously, what do you think this right here even is? It looks like a freaking rocket. I mean, it looks like a rocket launching silo of some sort, some kind of weapon or something. I don't know, but it looks kind of sketchy. These look like coolant tubes that go somewhere, go to a different part of the weapon system. I guess that works. I mean, I got another data disk. I just need one more and I'll be able to complete the main objective. I guess I found some kind of rocket. Honestly, kind of surprised I managed to get out of that damn thing. I knew that's what these things were. They look like launch tubes. I knew that's what these things were. This must have been some kind of space center. My God, they're literally following me. Run away! Oh, damn it! I thought I was gonna run. I thought I was gonna escape. No, those bastards literally managed to follow me downstairs into somewhere where they really shouldn't even be able to go, but they did anyways. Like the little cheating, grumpy little bastards they are, they managed to follow me down into the little hole that I managed to squeeze myself down into. They literally managed to follow me back down in there. I mean, I've only got 1 hour left to find somewhere that's a little safer than this to set my ship down. I'm hoping I can get back to one of the ARC stations so I can use the data disks I found, plus all the research data I found. I mean, obviously I had stuff in my bag, so I need to go back and grab it. I did it. I have secured my loot. I'm really glad they make it where you can literally use your grappling hook to secure your bags. That makes it where you can literally just yank them away from dangerous enemies. You just see your bag sitting there, it's like grappling hook. And pull it right back towards you. I think that thing finally managed to get out of that little hole it was stuck in. I'm like, well, you deserve to be stuck in a little hole, little cracker thing. I'm not used to enemies being this difficult to kill. I'll end up coming back to this island at some point. I do know that there was another island somewhere off in this general direction. Although, how far away it was, I can't, or either can't tell or won't be able to tell right away. Only thing I can do is literally just sail in this direction so I get a little more closer to the inland areas. Or I find another ARC station. It seems like a lot of time is going to be literally invested just sailing around and trying not to die. I'm gonna secure all of my loot in my strong boxes here. I can't see anything, so I'm hoping I'll eventually break through this cloud. I don't know. I can't really find that many islands, so I guess I'll just go to this one if I can. And pray it's not overpowered as well, because I can't tell where the weaker islands are at, because I can't see shit. I don't even know what that is. It looks like a tiny island with a floating crystal on it. But I don't know. There looks to be something hanging off that island right there, but I don't know. There's nowhere for me to land on that, though, so that'd be like you'd have to have a buddy to pilot the ship around while you look at it, because you wouldn't be able to park your island, your ship on it. I'm hoping that maybe I'll be able to actually get to another island. Maybe I'll be able to find a safe place to leave my ship somewhere. Gathering these data disks does seem to be quite difficult, even if you really don't want it to be. It does seem to be remarkably difficult to gather these disks, especially if you don't know where to look, which I don't. I'm just going to random islands and seeing whatever is available to be found there, maybe. We're just gonna go in this one thing. We're gonna go in this one direction and see if we can get on that island there. just gonna, I don't know, honestly. I'm looking at my phone right now because sailing in the one direction is taking a long time. I think, honestly, I think it'd be best if I just... Wait a minute. Wait. No. That isn't. Is it? It is. At least I think so. Yeah, that's definitely my home island. I found it, guys. It took me forever, but I finally managed to... I think I finally managed to find my home island again. Yay. There's no beacon or anything I can slap on the island so I can find it again. So I'm glad I'm happy if I manage to actually... If this is actually my island, I will be very happy. But getting there against the wind is making it go much slower. I honestly think that's that other island I looked at. Maybe not. I don't remember this island here. I don't remember this one. But I'm hoping this is my home island here. I really hope so. It looks really big and bulky, so I'm really hoping it's my home island. Unless that's my home island. I don't remember having a bunch of pillars hanging off my island, so honestly. I don't know, honestly. I'm just gonna do a quick pass of this island to see. Because those islands look to be a bit too small for them to be my island. Although I'm pretty sure I thought it actually had a shape similar to that, but honestly, that could actually be the wrong island. I can't tell anymore. There's too many islands around here for me to actually justify which one is actually mine. But I think that's an arc right there, so I think this might actually be another island I can at least sit my ship on. Maybe it'll be safe. Maybe. That looks to be some kind of weird rock-like island. It looks like it almost has like a jaw. It might be like an actual airship of some sort. No, I'm just gonna get a good look-see at the island real quick as I'm going to kind of sail around it and get a good look at the island. This definitely isn't my island. I'm more worried about eventually finding an island that literally has anti-ship artillery on it. Like literally, you passing by an island and it randomly fires off a large shell. Some automatic gun fires off a large shell at you, and it cracks your ship. That like really pounds your ship basically. What's the old world new? Well, I'm mostly trying to find a spot that's not covered in trees for me to land. Well, I definitely don't want to land near that thing. I see a bunch of red over there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to land there. I might go and land on this other island way over here. I think it'd probably be more appropriate for me to land on this island over here, because honestly, it seems like a better course of action than what I'm currently was going to land on. Seems to be a pretty big island. It actually has a freaking arc on it, so I'm like, yeah, this might be a decent idea for me to just simply land on this other island over here, where it's actually at least looks safe. It looks safe. I don't know if it actually is, but it does look safe. And it's a lot less tree filled than this other island here. Anyways, I'm going to be getting off here very soon. Sophie. My dog is coming here to say hi, I think. There she is. So, hi, Wayne. Did you sleep okay? Oh, she came to see me. Well, let me go and whack this sail off so I can actually initiate landing with the ship here. Uh-oh. Damn it, it keeps lagging like this. haven't actually made any more ammo yet. I'm gonna keep trying to shave off this. This island should be... Why is that island going pink like that? I don't like that. Please stop. Excuse me, sorry. My bad. There's a giant stone arch here. Where does this path go? It doesn't go anywhere. Anyways, I think this is where I'm going to stop, honestly, because my ship's already taken a pounding from all the crappy landings I've had. And I need to actually store away all the materials that I've found. I'm guessing these other things are like research documents or something, but I don't know for certain. Anyways, well, I guess that'll be it for me. Anyways, I'll have a good night and thank y'all for watching this little stream.